The search continues for a former Grand Valley State University.
Cullen Finnerty hasn't been seen in a couple days.
Dozens of people and also canine units have just been scouring this area looking for any.
He was last seen about 8:30 that night.
Search is going on right now, but the weather is hampering.
Finnerty was not familiar with the area.
Still unclear what may have happened to Cullen Finnerty. Is possible.
So far, though, search crews have found nothing.
Welcome back to A Universe of Mystery. Today we'll dive into a story of triumph, tragedy, and the enduring mystery of a man named Cullen Finnerty. Cullen was an extraordinary individual, known widely for his prowess on the football field, but today we dive deeper, beyond the accolades, into the heart of his life's journey. Cullen Finnerty was born on August 18, 1982 in Brighton, Michigan. His early life was marked by an unwavering commitment to football. At Brighton High School, he started making a name for himself, winning the Livingston County Football Player of the Year award as a senior and being named to the Ann Arbor News All-Area First Team. Even then, his talent was indisputable. After redshirting his first year at the University of Toledo, Cullen transferred to Grand Valley State University, where he would become a football legend. It was at Grand Valley State that Cullen had led his team to win the NCAA Division II football championships in 2003, 2005, and 2006, becoming one of the most successful quarterbacks in college football history. Each game, each season, further solidified his place in the NCAA Division II history.
On Memorial Day weekend, we always go to Baldwin, which is where my parents have a cabin. And it's just a time to relax, spend time with my side of the family.
In the weeks leading up to their trip, Finnerty complained of headaches and restless sleep. He was using oxycodone for his back pain. On Sunday, May 26, 2013, he asked his wife to drop him off at Bray Creek State Forest Campground for a solo fishing trip. 35 minutes later, at dusk, he called his wife in a panic.
He was disoriented. He didn't know where he was in the woods. He was afraid. I just knew when I spoke with him that something wasn't right.
Cullen Finnerty said he ran into two men on Baldwin River. He thought they might be following him. He was lost, scared, and confused.
So we looked in the woods all evening. It was getting, darker fast. And so I called the police to see if they could help us find him.
At 9:36 p.m., Finnerty made another call that lasted just 20 seconds. He told his brother-in-law, "I don't know where I am." By Monday morning, helicopters hovered above the 16 square miles of forest. Search and rescue dogs searched the brush.
We went over to the campground where he went missing. We fully expected Cullen to show up. He was tough. He could take care of himself, even in the woods.
All of us had our own idea of what he might have done. Maybe he took off and he was hiding, or he was lost and didn't know where he was.
Another night passed with no sign of Finnerty. Grand Valley State University sent a busload of coaches, players, and staff to look for Finnerty. By then, nearly 40 officers and hundreds of volunteers were scouring the woods. After 24 hours, Cullen's friends, family, and searchers became concerned for his safety. While searching the forest, Cullen's friend Kurt Ains, another former GVSU quarterback, and his wife came to a clearing, where Kurt's wife yelled, "Oh my God, I think I found him." The location confused Kurt because of how close the road was to his final location. It was so close he could hear the traffic. This was also only about 4/10 of a mile from where he made his final phone call. He was found face down, still wearing his waders and his fishing vest. Everyone was in disbelief. Police ruled out foul play. The initial autopsy was unable to determine the cause of death. In search of an explanation, the Finnerty family looked back to his past. Finnerty's brain was sent to Boston University to determine whether he suffered from CTE, or chronic traumatic encephalopathy, a degenerative brain disease caused by repeated head trauma, common in football players. When the results came in, it was found that Finnerty was a stage 2 out of 4 for CTE, so he had the disease for a few years. The disease advanced in his brain even after he had stopped playing. However, family and friends dispute the idea that his brain was damaged or that he had any kind of dementia. No one saw any signs of that, but experts agree that CTE doesn't start with just one hit to the head. However, Finnerty only had one diagnosed concussion in his career. Although it's impossible to connect having stage 2 CTE to the series of circumstances surrounding his death, doctors agree it may have played a role. An updated autopsy determined that Finnerty died from pneumonia and inhaled his own vomit after he became disoriented. Cullen Finnerty's story is one of triumph, resilience, and an indomitable spirit. A man who rose from a small town in Michigan to the heights of college football, leaving an indelible mark on everyone who knew him, watched him, and cheered for him. But Cullen's story is also a reminder of the very human cost of the sports we love, the hidden struggles that often go unnoticed until it's too late. His untimely death sent shockwaves to the world of football and beyond, prompting a deeper examination of the sport's impact on its players. His legacy, however, lives on. Every pass thrown on the football fields of Grand Valley State University echoes with the memory of Cullen's powerful arm. Every victory achieved carries the spirit of the winningest quarterback in NCAA history. The echoes of his name, the memories of his achievements, and the lessons from his life continue to inspire future generations of athletes. His family, his friends, his fans, they remember him not for just the records he set or the games he won, but for the man he was. A devoted son, a loving husband, a fantastic father, a loyal friend. Cullen's wife, Jennifer, and their 2 children lost more than a football legend. They lost a loving husband and father. His parents, Tim and Maureen, lost their son. But in their loss, they have found the strength and the love and support of the community, the fans, and all who knew and admired Cullen. In the face of their grief, they have chosen to honor Cullen's memory by raising awareness about CTE and the risk associated with contact sports. Their courage serves as a beacon for other families navigating similar tragedies. If you've enjoyed this content from Universe of Mystery, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our new content.